Facebook is live. YouTube is live. We are live all the way.
Get up in the show. Alright, Shalom, Yabba Shimon Shabakatah. I'm Officer Zarak of 1000 in the Israelite School UPK, Detroit, and this is our Sabbath service from 11 a.m. to 12. We're going to go ahead and get started. Alright, we're going to stand up and go to horn. Which means to stand. Rapana Kodon, which means to face the east. Make sure everybody get that page of the Lord's Prayer. Make sure everybody got that so we can follow along. All right, we good to go? All right, most high in Christ. Go ahead.
The Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Abanaw, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Haya, Shamka, Haya,
Yahweh,
Salakia, Yahweh, Malak with Ka, Taba'ah, Ratazaka, Haya, Aisha, Ba'arataza, Kawa, Haya, Bashamayim, Natan Lanao, Lakam, Ka, Yawam, Wasalak Lanao, Kawawat now, Kasalak now, Kawawat Yanao, Wala'a, Tabaya Anao, Banasa Yawan, Abba, Hawashanawa, Mayan, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Wahatapa'ara, La'ai Walamyam, Amen.
The Lord's Prayer in the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Bless Israel in the Hebrew.
Bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Barak Lanawa, Wayashar Rala.
Everybody repeat after me. Bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh. Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Barak Lanawa. Wayashar Allah. Wahabaya. Sapar. Barak. Rapah. Magun. The generals. Captains. Officers. Troopers. Students. Sisters. Children. And all Yasha Allah. Bahashim Yahweh Shai. The water Aman. Bless Israel in English. Lord, in the name of Yahweh Shai, bless us and Israel shield protect.
Bless, heal, shield, protect.
The generals.
The generals.
Captains.
Captains.
Officers.
Troopers.
Students. Sisters. And all Israel.
And all Israel.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Akash the power. In the Hebrew. All Hakim got it?
Sir.
Just make sure they all have it. You know what I'm saying? Help that brother out if he got it. All right, Most High in Christ. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashim Yahushua.
Bahasham Yahushua.
Baruch Kusha.
Baruch Kusha.
Lathananahu.
Lathananahu.
Hakach.
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 La Pa'ah.
La Pa'ah.
Kal Makalah.
Kal Makalah.
Wakal Matawa.
Wakal Matawa.
Hakach.
Hakach.
Latahah.
Latahah.
Hamatazari.
Hamatazari.
Hakach.
Hakach.
Lahakwayim.
Lahakwayim.
Hamathia.
Hamathia.
Hakach.
Hakach.
Al-Rakawah.
Al-Rakawah.
Hatama'ala.
Hatama'ala.
The God Shah.
The God Shah.
Bahashim Yahushua.
Bahasham Yahushua.
The water Amah.
The water Amah.
Akash the power in the English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the
The
power.
power to heal.
The power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of
And
sickness.
all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to cleanse the
The
leper.
power to raise the
The
dead.
power to raise the dead.
Power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean
And
spirits.
cast them out.
To cast them
In
out.
the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. All Hakim got it? All Hakim got it? Make sure y'all sound that out, all right? Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Al-Hahariam.
Al-Hahariam.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Azaria.
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 Ma'ay.
Ma'ay.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Asha.
Asha.
Shemayim.
Shemayim.
Wa'aratazah.
Wa'aratazah.
Al-Yatan.
Al-Yatan.
Number one.
Number one.
Regalka.
Regalka.
Al-Yalawah.
Al-Yalawah.
Shemarka.
Shemarka.
Hana.
Hana.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yalawah.
Yalawah.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yayishun.
Yayishun.
Shawamah.
Shawamah.
Yasha'ala.
Yasha'ala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shemarka.
Shemarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tawzarka.
Tawzarka.
Al-Yah.
Al-Yah.
Yim Yanka.
Yim Yanka.
Yawamah.
Yawamah.
Hashemash.
Hashemash.
Lakaka.
Lakaka.
Wayarach.
Wayarach.
Wayayah.
Wayayah.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashemarka.
Yashemarka.
Makorah.
Makorah.
Yashemar.
Yashemar.
Athnapashka.
Athnapashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashemar.
Yashemar.
Taza'afka.
Taza'afka.
Wabuwa'afka.
Wabuwa'afka.
Ma'aitha.
Ma'aitha.
Wa'ai awalam.
Wa'ai awalam.
Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up my eyes.
I will lift up my eyes
unto the hills.
Unto the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from the Lord.
My help cometh from the Lord.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee.
Will not slumber.
Will not slumber.
Behold.
Behold.
He that keepeth Israel.
He that keepeth Israel.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
Nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee.
The Lord shall preserve thee.
From all evil.
From all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out.
He shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
From this time forth.
From this time forth.
And even forevermore.
And even forevermore.
Most High in Christ. We got Psalms 83. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. All Hakim got it? Make sure y'all say that. All right, no sweat. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al-Damayalika.
Al-Damayalika.
Al-Takarash.
Al-Takarash.
With all that shekwa.
With all that shekwa.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Hana.
Hana.
Awayabyika.
Awayabyika.
Yahamayawan.
Yahamayawan.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Aimika.
Al-Aimika.
Ya'ayrum Yamwa.
Ya'ayrum Yamwa.
Sawada.
Sawada.
Wayata.
Wayata.
Ya'atazawa.
Ya'atazawa.
Al-Tazapawanyika.
Al-Tazapawanyika.
Amar.
Amar.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakakidum. Hatazo, Laba, Yakatwa, Awyaka, Baryath, Yakaratwa, Alahaya, Alawam, Wayashemai, Alahaya, Baryath, Mawa'abu, Wahagari, Gabal, Wa'amalak, Halashaf, Am Yeshabia, Tazawar, Gam Ashawar, Nalawa, Aiman, Ayawa, Zarawa, Labanya, Salah, Asha, Laham, Kamatyan, Kasayasara'a, Kayabyan, Banakor, Wayashwan, Nashamakwa, Bayan Dara'a, Hayawa, Daman, La'adamu, Shayatamwa, Nadayatmawa, Ka'ara, Rakaza'aba, Rakazabak, Rakatazor, Mana'ab, Kel Nasa Yakamwa, Ashur, Amara, Naya Rashad, Nanawa, Na'awa, Alahaya, Shayatamwa, Kagogula, Kakwash, Lapanya Rawaka, Ka'ash, Daba Ira, Wakalahabu, Dalaha, Harayam, Kantara Dakma, Basairika, Wabasa, Wapaska, Daba Halam, Mala'ad, Kanyaham, Kwalawan, Wayabakwashwa, Shemka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Wayabahawa, Wayakapara, Wayabatwa, Wayada'atwa, Kaya Atha, Shemka, Yahawa, Labaka, Alyawan, Alkahal Rataza. Alright, Most High in Christ. Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence. O God. Hold not thy peace. And be not still. Everybody repeat after me. O God. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult. And they that hate thee have lifted up their head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. And consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, and let us cut them off. From being a nation. That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together. With one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom. And the Ishmaelites. Of Moab. And the Hagarenes. Gabal. And Ammon. And Amalek. Philistines. With the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah. Do unto them. As unto the Midianites. As to Sisera. As to Jeb. At the brook of Kizar. Which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb. And like Zeb. Yea. All their princes. And Zebah. And that's Zalmunna. Who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of God in possession. Oh my God. Make them like a wheel. As the stubble before the wind. As the fire burning for wood. And as the flame set up the mountains on fire. So persecute them. With thy tempest. And make them afraid. with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
They may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
O Lord.
O Lord.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
In trouble.
In trouble.
Forever.
Forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou. Whose name alone.
Whose name alone.
Is Yahweh.
Is Yahweh.
Art the most high.
Of the Most High.
Over all the earth.
Over all the earth.
All right. So, Yeshabia, which means to be seated. All right, Most High in Christ. That right there was our prayers. You know what I'm saying? The Lord's prayers, which you can find in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? What we did was we went in the ancient Hebrew. We spoke it in the Hebrew, which is our natural tongue, which is our language. And then we translated it into the English so everybody can get an understanding of, you know what I'm saying, what we're saying. You get what I mean? So that's just for anybody new who was wondering what we was putting out there. We putting out the Lord's Prayer in our natural tongue, which is the Hebrew. All right, today we're going to be starting at Genesis chapter 4, and we're going to be starting at verse 9. You know, I'm going to have Officer 1000 Mashah. He'll be reading from Genesis, the 4th chapter, 9 all the way to 15. Make sure you get in this mic right here, though.
Come.
Just go back over here.
Genesis 4 beginning at verse 9. Waya Ma Yahweh Al Koyan Aya Hagal Ak Yak Waya Ma La La'a Yadai Thaya Hashamar Ak Ya'an Ka'a Waya'amar Ma Salakia Maha Aish Yath Kawal Damya Akyach Taza I Kwam Taza I Kwam Allah Yaman Ha'a Dam Ha. Verse 11. Wa I tha'a Ara Yara Athaha Man Ha'ad Damha. Verse 11. Come on.
Make sure you call out here.
Come on, come. Ashar, Patazath, Ha'ath. Paya, Laquakath, Athad, Maha, so like Thamya, Akiyak, Ma'ak, verse 12. Ka'ath, Bad. Hadam, La'a, Thas, Path, Thak, Kalak. Wa'ai, Salakia. Nai, Nad. Thaya, Ratazah, verse 13. Wayamar, Dan, Kwayan, Allah, Yahweh, God, Wa'al, Ayan, Yam, Nash, Wa'a. Verse 14. Hangashath. Athya, Hayam, Hayawam. Ma'al, Panya, Hayad, Maya. Wampan, Yak, Asathar. Wa'a, Yath, Yan'ai. Wa'a, Waha, Yath, Yan'ai. Wanad. Bartazah, Baratazah, Wayaha, Kal. Matazah, this is the end of 14. Matazah, Ayah, Yaha, Ragan, Yah. Verse 15. Waya'a, Mar, Wayamar, Lawa, Yahweh, Lakan, Kal, Haraga, Kwayan, Shabbath, Yam, Yaquam, Wayasham, Yahweh, Laquayan, Awath, Labal, Lathya, Hakwath, Hakawath, Athawakla, Athwak, Mataza, Awa. Khan, that's up through verse 15.
All right, most high in Christ, get that brother hand. Usually we'll have like 7 officers come up, you know what I'm saying, and read, 7 verses. Or read, a verse for each officer and things like that. But you know what I mean? What we're going to do is, he's another officer, so he read it. Get that brother a hand again. All right, we're going to be starting from Genesis, the 4th chapter, verse 9 in the English.
Genesis chapter 4, verse 9. And the Lord said unto Cain...
Let me get that with you.
Genesis chapter 4, verse 9. All Akim got it? And Akwath got it?
All right, go for it.
Khan. Genesis chapter 4, verse 9. And the Lord said unto Cain, where is Abel thy brother?
What is this talking about? I mean, when we discussed last week, right? Was going into the story of Cain and Abel. All right. And I believe, let me just give y'all just a previous, okay? Last week we went over how, the Lord, how Cain and Abel went, and gave their sacrifices unto the Most High, right? We went down in the scriptures to show what Cain gave to the Lord, and we show what Abel, what he sacrificed and gave unto the Most High. And the Lord accepted Abel's, his sacrifice, and also, he had respect unto him for it, right? And we went into that. So now we're down to the part where, Cain, eventually he slew his brother. He killed him. And why did he kill him? What type of spirit is that? You know what I'm saying? That's the spirit of your oppressor. That same spirit. It's like a jealous type thing. He mad because you getting blessed, by your father. Right? All right, so read that again.
Genesis chapter 4, verse 9. And the Lord said unto Cain, where is Abel thy brother?
So now the Lord, he asking Cain, like, where is your brother? He questioning him, right? Read.
And he said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper?
Now he said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? Now what is that talking about? Students? Everybody? Get that mic right there. Get the mic. You know what I'm saying? It's
Shalaki Adawan, if I may. He said, am I my brother's keeper? So that part, I believe he was saying, am I responsible to watch over my brother?
Right. Okay, that's a good example right there. Anybody else? All right,
cool. That brother pretty much said it, you know what I'm saying? Am I responsible for this, brother? But he said it more so in like, don't think like he's asking the Lord, am I responsible like that? He's saying this to be rhetorical. I don't know. Am I my brother's keeper? You know what I'm saying? It's more so in the way of, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn about him. You know what I mean?
That's right.
I don't give a damn about him. You know, you accepted his blessing. You know what I mean? You couldn't accept mine, type thing. That's how he answered the Lord. It was very arrogant. Go ahead.
Come.
Shalak Yadawan. I look at it as if Cain was basically saying, and correct me if I'm incorrect, basically saying like, that's your man's. You know how you would be in the street back in the world, and that's your man's. You look for it. Right? You so responsible. No. Is that what Cain was saying? You so responsible. You so inquiring about him. You go find him.
No.
Kind of.
This more so of it's more of like an unbrotherly thing. You know what I'm saying? Like your brother ain't got your back type thing. Like he looked at him as an enemy type thing. You gotta understand like this context with with Cain. He didn't look at Abel as a brother. You get that point, right?
That could be what I'm missing.
Okay. Let me break it down for you. Cain. All right, let's go back up into the scripture, right? Let's just take some time. Go back up to go to 5.
Khan. Genesis chapter 4 verse 5. But unto Cain and to his offering he had not respect.
Hold on, go back up to 4.
Khan.
Matter of fact, go to Go to 3.
Khan. Genesis chapter 4 verse 3. And in process of time it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering unto the Lord.
Now what is that talking about? Now this is we getting into what he brought unto the Lord, right? So this is the thing what Cain did. He brought unto the fruit of the ground. Now what's the fruit of the ground? It's whatever grows out of the ground, you know what I'm saying? It could have been tomatoes, it could have been vegetables, it could have been things of that nature. You see what I'm saying? He brought like the fruits of, you know what I'm saying, the grounds to the Most High, right? Read.
Verse 4. And Abel, he also brought the firstling of his flock and of the fat thereof.
Now Abel, he brought, you know what I'm saying, the firstlings of his flock, of the fat thereof. Now if you read up a few verses, you'll realize that Abel was the keeper of the sheep. So his flock would be some meat, some good meat that you would like, that everybody like. Everybody like eating meat, right? You know what I'm saying? You love your chickens and you love your turkeys and you love all that, right? You'd slap it on the sandwich, wouldn't you? Right, so he brought the best of his, you know what I'm saying, his meat unto the Lord. You see what I'm saying? So when you brought that, like, he did better than him. You see what I'm saying? He did, obviously, what he brought to the Lord was more valuable and the Lord had respect to it. It was obviously better than what Cain brought to the Most High. You see what I'm saying? So if he bringing something that's more valuable, that's much more better, the Lord, of course, going to have respect on that, right? Keep reading.
And the Lord had respect unto Abel and to his offering.
The Lord had respect unto it. It was just better. You see what I'm saying? It was just a lot more better. Keep reading.
Verse 5. But unto Cain and to his offering he had not respect.
He ain't had no respect unto Cain's offering. You know what I mean? Like, even into today's time, you want something out of the ground or you want some good old meat. You want some buffalo or some sheep. You know what I'm saying? Or some chicken, right? Or you want something, you know what I'm saying, that grow out the ground like some fruit, you know what I'm saying, some vegetables or something like that. I mean, it's good for you, but is it really a delicacy? No. You see what I'm saying? So he ain't had no respect for that. Okay, keep reading.
Verse 6, Salakia, verse 5. But unto Cain and to his offering he had not respect, and Cain was very wroth.
Cain was pissed off because the Lord didn't have no respect until what he brought unto the Most High. You see what I'm saying? He was pissed. He was in wrath. Was this personal? Was this something that Abel did to him? No. This was something Abel was obviously better than him. You see what I'm saying? His offering, what he brought to the Lord, was a lot more valuable. You see what I mean? But he's pissed off. He's in anger and in wrath, right? Keep reading.
And his countenance failed.
You can even see it in his face. You see what I'm saying? Read that part again.
And his countenance failed.
His what?
His countenance.
His what?
His countenance.
That's an expression in your face, man. You ever looked at somebody and you be like, God damn, what you so angry for? What you so upset for? You see what I'm saying? His countenance failed. You know what I mean? When he was giving that, his blessing unto the Lord, the fruits of the ground, his countenance was probably all nice and good. You got a nice little face on you. But after he found out that what he gave unto the Most High wasn't that much value, he was pissed off. His countenance went from this to pissed, angry, upset. You know what I mean? And you got that spirit that still live on to this day. You see what I'm saying? It's something jealousy. Okay? It's called jealousy. You get what I'm saying? You get the point? Keep reading. Hold on, I got you.
Come. Verse 6. And the Lord said unto Cain, Why art thou wroth?
He asking Cain, questioning why are you so angry? Why are you so mad? Why are you so upset, right? Read.
And why is thy countenance fallen?
Why is that look upon your face? Why is you showing the facial expression and all that? Like you pissed off, you angry, right? Read.
Verse 7. If thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted?
Man, this is where, you know what I mean, Cain could have let all that go and just brought something better. Because the Most High said, man, if you do right and you do well, won't you be accepted? Wouldn't I accept you just like your brother? I accepted your brother. You see what I'm saying? So this thing right here is not between him and his brother. You see what I'm saying? It's between him and the Most High. The Most High said, no, I don't like what you brought to me. You see what I'm saying? And he got pissed with that. And because his brother brought something better, that's like you having a job, right? You having a job, you competing with somebody, right? And you outshine them. You outshine them for the position and everything, and you get elected for that position, right? That person go into wrath because you got elected for the position. You obviously was better and more qualified and whatever, right? You see what I'm saying? He gonna be mad at you. It's called jealousy, huh? It's called jealousy. He don't like you for that. Because you better than him, he don't like that. You see what I'm saying? You get the point? Alright, keep going.
Come. And if thou doest not well, this is middle of verse 7. If thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door.
Sin lieth at the door, man. Alright, go back to drop down to verse 9.
Come. Genesis chapter 4, verse 9. And the Lord said unto Cain, Where is Abel thy brother? And he said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper?
Right, keep
Verse
reading.
10. And he said, What hast thou done?
See, the Lord already understood and knew, you know what I mean, that he done killed his brother. That's why he said, What hast thou done? You know what I mean? The Lord of the eyes of the Lord is everywhere. You know what I'm saying? The Lord see everything. Everything that you do, you never get away with it with the Most High. The eyes of the Lord is upon this sinful kingdom. I believe that's a precept, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, the eyes of the Most High, man, he sees everything. And who is his eyes? Those angels. He got angels, man, that report daily on you. You know what I'm saying? They come down here, man, looking like probably a bum. You don't even know it's an angel.
That's right.
I don't even know it's an angel, man. They go back to the Most High and report you, man. That's how serious this is right here, man. They record everything up there in them heavens. All right, keep reading.
The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground.
Read it again.
Genesis 4, verse 10. And he said, What hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground.
The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground. Meaning this, man, the very second he killed this brother, man, that blood, man, goes right back up into the Most High. You see what I'm saying? Because something called reincarnation, which we'll get deeper into, you know what I'm saying? When you come to classes, you want to ask about reincarnation in the Bible, come to Scripture Breakdown every Thursday.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? From 5 to 7.
That's right.
You'll get a full breakdown of, you know what I'm saying, of reincarnation, how it really truly works. That's a real thing, man. That is not nothing that's false. This is like actually real life. You see what I'm saying? But if y'all want more clarification, make sure y'all come on Thursdays, ask that question about reincarnation. All right? So because of reincarnation, man, this brother was killed. So you know that spirit went right back up into the Lord. You see what I mean? Keep reading.
Come. Verse 11. Salaki, verse 10. And he said...
No, you read that already, verse 11.
Verse 11. And now art thou cursed from the earth, which hath opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand.
So basically, the Lord said, man, for this thing that you did, this is the first murderer recorded on the earth right here. It's Cain. First murderer on the earth. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord punished him for it. He said, for this, man, you're going to be cursed. You're going to be cursed, man. Cursed from the earth. Now, somebody break that down. What do it mean if you curse from the earth? What is that talking about? Curse from the earth. Curse from the earth.
Shilaki Adawan, if I may, curse from the earth. It means, as I look at it, I think it means that the earth will bring these curses upon you.
No.
Curse from the earth?
No.
I don't know.
Anybody else like to try? Anybody? Anybody? This is a good one, ain't it? Because y'all gonna listen. In a minute, man, y'all gonna have people gonna ask you about this. People gonna come and ask you about what is this curse talking about. Curse from the earth. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to grow in this truth and this understanding and knowledge to be able to explain it to them. Of what curse from the earth mean. Go ahead, Op. Take a try at it.
Shalakia, sir, was that curse him being separate from everybody else on the earth?
Separate how?
Color?
Get that brother hand. That right there, that's the whole point right there. He was cursed from the earth. Everybody had a pigmentation of dark. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was dark-skinned. You know what I'm saying? But for what he did, man, he was cursed from the earth, meaning he gonna have a mark set upon him that's gonna separate him from everybody else. As soon as that melanin, you know what I'm saying, come out your skin and it's just rich blood, man, everybody can see through you. You look different. You look weird. Ain't nobody gonna like that. I'm trying to tell y'all, this is real life. Keep going.
Come. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth.
Hold on. It said, curse from the earth, which have opened.
Oh, Salaki. Verse 11 again. Genesis 4, verse 11. And thou art cursed from the earth, which hath opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand.
Man, you done did that thing, man. You about to get cursed, man. It's about to be a punishment revealed on them, all right? Keep going.
When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth.
Hold on, a fugitive and a what?
Vagabond.
Nah, okay, what's the spirit of a fugitive and a vagabond? Matter of fact, what is a fugitive and what is a vagabond? Go ahead.
A fugitive is a criminal that's on run from the law, or
Right, he done committed some crime, right? Okay, what about a vagabond?
And is that like a person that goes from like?
Hold on, no. I'll give it to you in a second. I got you.
Is that a person that goes from like place to place, like almost a culture vulture? I want to say, but a person that goes from place to place, almost begging, you know.
Damn right. Damn, you said culture vulgar. You said a culture bandit. Go ahead.
It's like the other one. Is a vagabond a person that really doesn't have a place to stay, and they're I want to say exiled from their place of living?
A bum. Get a brother. So look, that's really what it is, man. A fugitive, meaning a criminal, right? Is gonna be committing crimes. You see what I'm saying? And a vagabond, meaning you don't have no natural culture, no natural anything. You know what I'm saying? You don't have no home base. You see what I'm saying? Right. You don't have no home base. This right here is the spirit of your so-called oppressor. He don't have a home base. He'll say that he you. Look, let me tell you something about your oppressor, man. Your oppressor will steal your music, right? And then he created like he did it. He was the first original creator of it. He did that with Christ. You see what I'm saying? Christ is a black man. Christ is from the tribe of Judah. Dark as ever, right? But guess what? Your so-called oppressor will paint the picture of Christ to be some white man. You know what I'm saying? With blue eyes and blonde hair. And you know what he'll say? I am Christ. Those are my ancestors. I come from them. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is a culture bandit, man. A fugitive and a vagabond shall ye be. Okay, keep going.
Verse 13. And Cain said unto the Lord, my punishment is greater than I can bear.
He said, my punishment is greater than I can bear. Man, I can't bear this. I don't want this being upon me. I don't want these things happening to me. Keep going.
Verse 14. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid.
All right, so what did it mean when he talking about thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth? What that mean right there? Let's break that down. Thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth. Go ahead.
Shalaki Alawan. Thou hast driven me, so God has cast them out from among.
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you.
Among the face of the earth. So has he made? Has he? I'm not sure. I don't know.
Ain't no sweat. Anybody else? Thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth.
That because this is Salakia, so this is already after Adam and Eve was kicked out the garden, so that means like he made a separation between him and the rest of the people on the earth.
There you go.
Right.
Thank you. That's what it is, man. He just put that mark on them, man. Everybody gonna be able to see this is different. They gonna like, what is this? They ain't never seen nobody that's about to look like Cain. Everybody had the same pigmentation in the earth, man. And Cain looked it different from everyone. Everyone, man. So they like, man, what is this? What is this right here? It's a weird thing. It's like you seeing a green person today. Right. If you was to see a green person, you probably want to kill it because it's green. You see what I'm saying? Like, what is this? This is weird. You know? So his punishment was greater than he could ever bear. Keep reading.
Come. Genesis 4 verse 14. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid, and I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And it shall come to pass that everyone that findeth me shall slay me.
Look, listen, everybody that's gonna see this little weird looking creature, man, was gonna want to kill him. Just look weird, you know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing natural, you know? It was nothing natural what Cain was looked like because of this punishment. So eventually, like I said, if y'all see a green person just walking around, y'all gonna be like, what in the F? Get it out of here. What is that? That's what they was gonna do with Cain. He understood they was gonna want to kill him and slay him. Keep reading.
How about verse 15? And the Lord said unto him, therefore, whosoever slayeth Cain,
Therefore what?
Whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold.
Look, listen. The Lord put it out this. Whosoever slay Cain, the vengeance is going to be sevenfold. Meaning anybody that look like him, anybody trying to kill him or anything like that, it's going to basically, it's like this with it. Read that again. It's like it.
Genesis 4, verse 15. And the Lord said unto him, therefore, whoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold.
Meaning, you're going to die 7 times. You're going to die twice as much if you kill him. Meaning this, Cain was going to start a family eventually. You know what I'm saying? He's going to have children. And his children going to have children. You know what I'm saying? They going to have that same little weird looking mark on them. You see what I'm saying? But if you kill them, they going to come kill you 7 times more. Moreover, if you listen, that still complies till to this day right now. Because if you kill your oppressor, let me tell you something, you're done. You're done. Let me tell you why. Because moreover, this is in the Bible. And they listen, your oppressor already killing you up to a total of some ungodly number right now. You see what I'm saying? Your oppressor killing you in the streets for nothing. Imagine if you kill your oppressor. They're going to really try to kill everybody. They're going to try to wipe you out. You see what I'm saying? If they willing just to put 17 bullets in your back, imagine if you kill one of them. If they willing to put 17 bullets in your back and you ain't did nothing wrong, understand what I'm saying? If they willing to put 17 bullets in your back and you haven't even committed a transgression against them, you can only imagine if you kill one of them. They gonna try to wipe your whole family out. You gotta understand this, Icon. This they empire right now. This they kingdom right now. You see what I'm saying? This is their empire, their kingdom. But until Christ come, they gonna get what? 4 times worse. 4 times worse of what blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians have ever gotten. You understand what I'm saying? They gonna get way more work. Cause let me tell you something. A fugitive and a vagabond is what your oppressor is, man. That's what your oppressor is, a fugitive and a vagabond. He's a fugitive because of what? He done killed 77 million Native American Indians just to inherit America. 77 million Native American Indians he have slaughtered. He slaughtered 99 million black people in the transatlantic slave trade. Not to mention, that was before we even got in America. And then to even put more on it, he's still killing you up still to this day, man. And guess what? He hasn't paid for that debt. You think he has not paid for that debt. He got a debt that he's not going to be able to bear when Christ returns. You understand what I'm saying? Like that debt is so much to the point where his whole nation is going to be wiped out. And that says that in the chapter Ezekiel 35, the 35th chapter. Go ahead.
Shilaki Adawan, if I may. So you're saying that our oppressor killed 99 million, just Native Americans, correct?
No. He killed 99 million Judites.
If I understand correctly, I was just listening to General I want to say it was General Mahoney the other day.
Yeah, make your point though quick, cause we
Yeah,
gotta hurry up.
kind of. And they're saying that currently it's 99 million blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans in the United States. Is about 99 million right now. So what your numbers said that they wipe out all of us now with those numbers before. You understand what I'm saying?
That's the point I'm making. The point I'm making is his debt is so high, man, that the Lord it didn't reach the Most High. It didn't reach the heavens. The Lord got to deal with this bastard. That's why you see COVID-19 shutting the U.S. down right now, and most of the whole world. Moreover, you got hornets, man, that's killing people, and that can become an epidemic. Let me tell you something about them hornets. This is not the first time the Lord used hornets to kill and drive people out.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? This is not the first time this have ever happened. The Lord did those things. It's called a plague.
Right.
Go ahead.
Come.
Make sure
Shah,
you speaking that mic. Or you can get that one. You can tell them to bring that one to you.
Baba Kashah, if I may, this is heavy because also in the news, there's great white sharks swimming off the coast of New York now. Folks, today, it was on the news today and yesterday. Great white sharks. When we read Psalms 83,
Make it quick, Sean.
okay, it tells, we ask the Lord to do some things in our defense. And that's what you're seeing today.
Let me tell you something. Christians never understood or knew the God of the Bible. You see what I'm saying? Christians never understood the God of the Bible. But they are understanding it now in 2020. This is just the beginning. This just is the beginning of seeing the Lord. The Lord wrath. You never known them. They never knew who the Lord was. But they about to get a little taste now. They getting a little taste with this COVID-19. That's just something in the air that you can't see. You don't want to know the Lord, man. He's a terrible, terrible power, man. A terrible power. That's the real true God in the Bible. All right, let's keep on going.
Number one, verse 15, and the Lord said unto him, therefore, whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And the Lord set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him.
And the Lord set that mark upon him, which we went over. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, the people was going to want to kill him. It's something they ain't never seen before. Think about that. It's something they ain't never seen before. It's going to look weird. You're going to jump. What is that? Kill it. You know what I mean? Natural instinct. So that's it on that. All right, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and close this class out. Men of Israel, Majim. Majim Shabbat. Hey, Majim. Barak. Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shabbat. We're also gonna give a courtesy salute to the sister, Sa. Majim Shabbat, ay Majim, Barak, Yahweh Shema,
Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Osai Christ. Yajim Atah, dismiss.